lucky at the end of this.
Alright, everybody just start checking your SRS and stuff, and about 5 minutes we'll get Hawkeye rolling with the briefing.
Did everybody just have a wonderful weekend? Are we all going to church tomorrow?
I should.
Churches.
Mic check.
I had a good weekend. I got to see Hawkeye last weekend.
Mic check.
I don't hear you on SRS.
Oh man, I should have muted
If the server's muted, if the server's paused, we're never going to get SRS, I don't think. Oh, maybe we will.
It's not paused. So it's on. You just got to make sure you're connected to the right SRS server. Hawk,
I've got nobody
HAWK.
in there. Am I on the right PHA server?
Yes, I just brought 2 brand new labs.
Yeah, you're in there.
Got home about 20 minutes ago.
Who's in here?
Hawkeye, why are you already flying?
I'm fucking checking bindings, man.
Okay, I was wondering. I saw something take off. I was like, am I late?
No, it's just not like strict timeline. People have to do particular things besides the helo part.
We got specific things. Oh, it's Syria.
I do possibly recommend cap, but
So we cannot arm the Huey?
You should
I
be
mean,
able to.
should be able to. We're laying at the part pads.
Let's take a look.
So just not here then.
No,
Yeah,
you
I don't
hear it.
You should be able to rearm here because the pad is blue.
Let
it's not-
the pad.
It's not allowing me to.
Hawkeye, did you put the units down? The rearm refuel units?
I don't know. The mission did it, not me. Should be. I know the where we're going to does.
No, there's no well, no, it's right here. Yeah.
Let me try. There's a pad. So let's
Because
see.
I've done it in the Chinook, so.
Okay. Well,
You have it on intercom?
Oh no. So here's where you screwed up. No offense. You can't, the static ground vehicles like the cargo truck, the statics won't actually rearm us.
Yeah, I know. I didn't put it there. The mission.
No,
Yeah, mission editor did.
I'm just saying, here lies the problem with the AI.
Oh no! So if you land on the pad, it's gonna work.
Okay.
Yep. Because I landed on the pad and it works just fine. So.
Just weird.
Alrighty.
Yeah, because it just said copy.
Do I need Hellfires and rockets? Just Hellfires or just rockets?
That's up to you. I mean, probably rockets to define until you get to where we're
I
going.
almost want to multi-crew with someone. Is it, unless you need all the helos.
You can
No.
ride with me.
Last time I did.
We have.
You tried to give me.
You
Oh,
fixed
we had 3
things?
minutes yet?
No, it's only been 1 minute.
Damn it. Minutes are wild.
I want to drop this mortar team off over here and see what it looks like.
You got this. You got that.
Great. My INS is all flashy.
Flash your back.
I can't do nothing about it.
Are you guys able to reload on those other pads?
Yeah, on the pad. If you land, I'm gonna lift off from it so I can give you the space.
Yeah, mine
I'm
won't. This
assuming
pad over here won't do anything.
the helos were going to be on 30 FM.
Gamma all the way up. All right, lifting.
No, I come in right next to you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Ash checking in at 305. Sound better?
Look, you got like a big fan blade on top of your deal. Is that radiator under that?
From me.
Password?
It's Hawk, all caps.
Yeah, we're
30th,
taking.
30th.
Lima Charlie, Texas.
Radio check 30. That's right.
Nice. Nice.
Radio check 30 FM, the home of country rock and roll.
Y'all doing that on purpose. You're not funny.
Yeah, so
You're so
funny. Ha
Mortars.
Screw-
Nice.
Screw you and your 3 minutes.
That was an accident.
How do you copy turret on 30? Great. 5x5.
He'll fuck you.
Got your 5x5 birds.
What's going to be the primary mission for the Huey? Okay.
I was getting ready to
Here
text
they
you.
had them.
Hey Fox, are you still having issues with your INS?
Negative. It cleared up.
What's the comms for Apache? 30? Okay.
You 2.5 or 2.5.1. What's AWACS on? 2.5.1, I think.
Do you need AWACS when you're in a helo? You're gonna be fine. Trying to see who we have. Rod. All right.
the fuck was that, dude?
You said rack.
Copy that.
Mm.
All right. We only have what, 2 18s, 2 16s.
Hawkeye, I can switch into something else. I didn't know where you wanted me.
Oh no, that's fine. I mean, there's cap that's got to be done. And seed preferably get done.
Yeah, I'm set up for seed. Carrying a couple AMRAMs and Sidewinders just in case I get jumped.
Alrighty. So I suggest with the numbers
We'll
that
come to
we
this.
have that the 16s and the 18s work in tandem. And try to do a combination of seed and cap at the same time. When you look at the F10 map, you can see Palmetto over there. That's the location of your main SAM site that you need to be concerned about. It's an SA-10. You can get target updates using the radio menu. It'll tell you the status of every single objective in the AO. I would just work together because in Toro, I can tell you that there's 4 transports and 2 MiG-29s flying around. So I would just go ahead and work with each other. I mean, there's a long, detailed briefing in terms of if you want to know the overall scenario, but this is more test bedding and a little bit more open because we don't know how many people are going to have show up. And then, so 18s were originally going to do a deep strike, but after you do the seed and the cap, there shouldn't be cap waves after that. So it'd only be about 5 to 6 aircraft that will actually be able to shoot you down. Then the 16s, 18s, you can work on objective scars or over at Avalon. And you can get coordinates. You can ask for coordinates with the backspace menu. There's ships at Avalon and oil rigs over there, and then at Scars, it's a bunch of hardened buildings, short range AA and SAMs. So pretty open for y'all.
I just got kicked. I'll be back.
Where can we get fuel?
I mean, you can check the F10. There's plenty of blue bases.
I'm seeing lots of good bases.
Yes, they're all over the front line. So land wherever you need to. There's tankers flying around. Y'all feel froggy and want to do anti-ground at Kiska. There's a bunch of APCs near blue units. You can do that mission as well. And as you go through and destroy those units, it will tell you how many out of the total goal you have destroyed. So there's plenty of stuff for fixed wings to do. For helos, main objective is to go down here to mark pickup. If you look at the F10, it's Kiryat. Go down there. We're going to pick up those troops at that location. Now we can fly the waypoint and go straight past the SA-10 to that airbase, but we don't have a lot of fixed wing cover, so I put a yellow route. It's going to have more infantry and Dishka trucks that we have to worry about and technicals, but less possibility of SAM problems. So that's what I'm going to suggest. And then we're going to take them up there all the way to Mark. It's right by Rayak Airfield. When you
That's
get
like
there.
100 clicks. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Command, request confirmation of
On a helo?
Mm-hmm. Scenic flight. It's not overly difficult. You shouldn't die. The groups
I
that you'll be
accept your
looking at.
challenge.
The groups you're looking at are AKEs, and they usually have one technical. And we're just going to skirt that edge all the way up to Mark. There is dynamic spawning available at Mark if need be. You can land there, rearm, refuel with whatever you want, and then attack Rayak.
Sounds good.
Pretty simple.
Link to the party password.
Hawk, all caps.
No, you probably get away with rockets. If you've...
Question: who picks up the troops as well? Sorry, Tex, I cut you.
Doesn't matter. There's only one group at Mark to pick up, so whoever wants to go over there and pick them up, you can. If you want to pick up more troops to take to where we're going, you can use the CTLD on the helipads that you're at right now. You can pick up infantry squads, AA squads. So if somebody wants to pick up a Stinger squad, so if we get jumped by a plane, in the unlikely event that that happens, you can land, drop them off, and the Stingers will engage anything.
Ooh, Beetle, you or me? Beetle, who's doing it? Beetle.
10-4.
Request rearming.
That's up to you if you think we have enough people to do SRS.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Last question. CTLD. I know what you're talking about, but I don't see it on the other. Am I on the wrong pad? Cause I'm.
It might not be available for the Hueys. It's available for the Chinooks,
Okay. Cool.
depending.
I got it on the 16.
The Hueys were kind of a last second ad because I knew there was going to be Huey people in here.
Cool. No problem.
But you shouldn't have a problem picking up the people at the base. So if you want to pick them up, I'll probably take Stingers. Because I'll probably do the helo part with y'all.
The Hueys are gonna race to see whoever's gonna be first.
It works perfectly fine.
See the way he landed? It looks like he's been in the sauce already.
Mm-hmm.
A little
Who
bit.
hit me?
I just spawned on top of whoever's sitting on this fucking helo pad.
That was pretty
Dude,
funny.
that's a flaming rotor. I mean, a
That's
loose
pretty funny.
rotor.
Just want to make sure it's CTLD. Yeah. Copy. All right. Well, I'm ready.
Bye.
Are we past 3 minutes yet? No. Comcheck 127.5. Who else is here? Lima Charlie 1275. 10-4, I think it's just you and me on this one then. On this freak. Same thing on 225, I believe. My crew is not rearming me, I don't know what's up. You gotta move to the other pad. The other big pad. Oh, okay. I feel like that Chinook's only got rear rotors on it. It only does. It looks like good at least.
It looks like all the fixed wings are going to do a formation takeoff, all pretty.
6 o'clock, searching.
Okay, we arming now.
Fixed wing, 6 o'clock, searching.
Never mind. One Viper got impatient.
Fixed wing, 5 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 6 o'clock, searching.
Section ready to go on green. I'm taking off. Purple.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
Hawkeye needs to check his intercom for SOS so we can start rolling, he said. Alright, waypoint 1 is 16 clicks from here.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
Okay. The transport guys are, at least the Hueys are going to Mark. Yeah, we're all going to the same spot places. Gotcha.
Fixed wing, 3 o'clock.
So the first mark is 16 clicks from here.
What direction?
Stand by. I think you guys are kind of heading the right direction. Hold on. Text, I think it's 8 clicks or 9 clicks.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock, searching.
I have,
6 o'clock.
I have a heading of, hold on. Is it 150? Yeah, it looks like 150 as above.
Are we Oscar Mike?
Oscar Mike. Oscar Mike.
Fixed wing, 8 o'clock.
Texas is up a couple players. Copy, sir.
Fixed wing, 8 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 1
about 2 kilometers. Copy that.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Are we expecting contact on this first leg? No idea.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching. Rotor RPM 5. Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching.
I think that's the one right here. Yeah, I mean, it's off our nose.
Searching.
It's the little airfield up here.
Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna sit down here and top off on the fuel.
Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching.
Four kilometers out.
Fixed wing. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Are Hellfires going to be needed for this mission? Yeah, but we can pick them up when we get up to where we're going. 10-4, yeah, I missed some of that. Refueling complete. Yeah, Yeah, I'm just taking a couple of rocket pods for this trip, and then when we get to where they're dropping the troops off, we'll grab some Hellfires. 10-4. So I'm gonna fuel up. I don't need to stop unless it's a big. 83 kilometers. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, I mean, I burned a little bit getting here. I went from 80 to 67, so I'm just topping off back to 80. Texas is green over here. Phoenix. Copy. Judge is picking up the troops. We'll figure this out. Pilot, we are full. Let's get going. Pilot, we are full. Let's get going. Pilot, everyone is in. Let's go. I think we're full. Check 30. Sorry. Air complement turn off in the Chinook, so I'm gonna take this and help spot targets on the ground along the way until it suggests that they are moving towards our drop-off point where our little prob is set up outside of Rayax, so I'll be kind of heading that general direction. Roger. We got 2 Hueys departed out of 3. Alright, 3rd Huey is up. Alright, Texas rolling out. Hueys, I'm behind 2 of you guys if y'all want to cut back and let you guys know where you're going.
Searching. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, we're cutting back.
6 point. 12 o'clock. Searching.
I'm popping flares.
Rotor octane low.
Hawkeye, do we need to be on the right side of these mountains, or can we skirt down this valley? Just have to stay low when we get near the 10 site. I would go to the right side. That's pretty much your contacts will be, and be safer. Copy. Alright, gentlemen, you guys all see me? I'm with Judge. I'm gonna see if I see. You're a fast mover under me. We're off behind you to the left. Popping flares, we're low. Copy, I see your flares. left, and we're going to run up the east side of this mountain range.
Jamming is up. Y'all should have a safe flight. Protect you from SAMs.
Copy.
My bearing is 094 at 124 knots. I can't see you, man, but I see you on the F10 map.
We're cresting over the top of this mountain right here.
10-4.
Got a couple of Hueys off windows.
Halo group, we have friendlies overhead in the cons.
I would say we're going right over the top right now. I'm heading 056.
Radar. 4 up. Searching.
Repeat all after over the top right now.
Heading 058. I'm flaring.
10-4 Cali flare.
Good hit. Good hit. Weapon was effective. Alright, I'm heading left. I'm gonna skirt this ground, I guess. I got no joy on the Hueys.
Hueys on my nose, but about 84 kilometers.
Weapon was effective. I got him.
Slowing down for the Apaches to take lead. Harrier will fly back and forth and spot targets on the FLIR and the nose. weeds, about 2 kilometers behind them.
Weapon was effective. Good job. Objective complete. Proceed to the next objective.
If we do have any fixed wings go down, it will put a CSAR request out, and once transport is complete, you can go grab down pilots. Be advised, in the next 10 to 15 miles, there will be sporadic groups of insurgents moving towards our area.
Good hit.
Helo group bearing 032 in the tree line, the other side of this upcoming city. Got a group of insurgents moving right to left. 1 times technical, 10 plus foot mobiles. Texas 043 for 6 miles. Taking shots. Tally. Correction, 2 groups, 1 in the tree line, 1 outside of the tree line.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock, searching.
Visual. Request confirmation of waypoint coordinates. Acknowledged. Transmitting waypoint coordinates. Command. require update on mission status. Mission is still in progress.
Hueys, make sure you're being defensive.
Weapon was effective.
I don't want y'all getting shot down, because if whoever's carrying the infantry gets shot down, then we can't complete the objective.
I mean, and we're way off track over here to get to our waypoint. Weapon was effective. Good hit, good hit.
We're good. Just keep following the yellow line.
Bro, I can't follow the yellow line. It's on the F10 map.
Alright, well, y'all get started heading direct to waypoint.
Weapon was effective.
Jax, what's the course? Direct?
From my position, I'm heading 347, 348.
Over these mountains? Wow, okay. There is a valley in between both sets of those mountains that walks up to the objective.
Looking for it. I think I'm in the valley.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
I've got a Huey off my right. There's a little bit more of a valley over here to the left.
That's me.
metaphorically.
Good hit, good hit. Weapon was effective. Good hit, good hit.
Fixed wing. 10 o'clock. Searching.
I'm taking fire from the village.
Motor RPM 5.
Laser spotter.
Good hit. Good hit, good hit. Weapon was effective. Weapon was effective. Good hit, good hit. Weapon was effective. Good hit, good hit. Weapon was effective. Weapon was effective. Weapon was effective. Good hit, good hit.
Chains down.
Helos, friendly fob in sight over this mountain 340 from me. I'm nose hot. Pilot, everyone is clear. Good to take off. Require update on mission status. Mission is still in progress.
everyone is clear. Good to take off. Pilot, everyone is clear. Good to take off.
Fixed wing, 10 o'clock, searching.
Pilot, everyone is clear. Good to take off. Command, troops delivered. Good job. Objective complete. Proceed to next objective.
Good job, heroes. Troops are delivered. The base, Rayak, over the edge of the mountain is a hostile base, so we need to eliminate everything there. There also is M1 Abrams, if there's anybody who feels like rolling thunder. Copy, Texas reloading with Hellfires, heading to Rayak.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Okay, so they got no fuel here, by the way. I got about 50%, so we can probably make it to Rayak for a little bit, but we ain't making it back to base.
Rearming complete.
Alright, Texas is rearmed in green. Dynamic slots are enabled and working at that part. Just
Command, require update on mission status. Mission is still in progress.
Alright, Texas is lifting, gonna go get on station. Heading to waypoint 3? Yeah, I'm gonna head towards waypoint 3, but we're close. So don't go in past about 6.5 to 7 clicks. 10-4.
gonna pop down over here to this little ridge. I'm rolling slow. So, Otang, when you leave the fob, if you follow it around, I think back and to your left, it was back and to my right, there's kind of a valley that leads down to waypoint 3.
Well, I think I'm in there right now. To the west. 10-4. On your left, Tex.
Copy, I'm gonna try and get into a hover position here in a second.
Oops, Tex, I'm on your 9. Repositioning.
Alright, I'm on station, getting eyes on.
Fixed wing. 10 o'clock. Searching.
At altitude.
Alright, I got eyes on. So I got a couple MI8s on the ground. I'll go ahead and start hitting targets.
Roger, aligning.
Rifle. Alright, check. Alright, Otang, let's, if you find those helicopters, there's a group of tanks and personnel carriers, between them and us, a little bit to the left. Let's start prosecuting those tanks. I'm gonna start with the right tank in the woods, then you've got a BTR, another tank, and then a small little BTR, and then another tank. If you want to start on that tank to the left, or there's another grouping to the left.
Yeah, 10-4, looking to the left.
Rifle. Rifle. Rifle.
Weapon was effective.
See if you can find any more AAA. I see some Zoo Nest. Looks like they're lighting the runway.
10-4. Good hit, good hit.
Roger, aligning. Rifle.
I'm looking on the runway, I don't see any zoos. Just that cluster just hit.
Copy.
Weapon was effective. Weapon was effective.
Okay, you want to start hitting some of those targets?
10-4. Panning back.
I'm gonna go for some of these tanks that are over here by the cargo aircraft. If you want to work on that cluster that we started at midfield.
Weapon was effective. 10-4. Target destroyed. I see some emplacements in between the fields. Do you see that too?
Stand by.
Or just in the field?
I can't really tell from here. We might have to reposition to the north of the airfield. Go ahead and stay here. I'm gonna reposition to the north side of the airfield.
Sounds good. I have visual on some zoos near the transport aircraft.
Copy that. Flight, Texas is relocating to the north side of the airfield. Matt G2 is going to stay over here to the east.
Rifle.
tried to use lasers, about half of mine were missing. They don't track, they just sail right over the target. I took all radars this time.
Copy, just slow one down.
Alright, I'm on station. I'm gonna start prosecuting. I got a zoo nest in the middle of the field.
Roger, aligning.
10-4, raising altitude. I don't think that one's dead.
Target destroyed.
Alright, I got a zoo encamped in the middle of a bunch of armor.
Yeah, that might be the one I'm looking at. There's 3 of them?
Not sure. We're about to send it. Rifle.
Good hit on target.
Alright, good check.
Weapon was effective.
Okay, no, it wasn't something quick I'm looking at.
Searching. Missile, tower left.
Rifle. Rifle.
Okay, my coding is, I'm at channel 6B 2111. Do I have to change anything else besides what's on code? Increase. Do I have to change the missiles or something?
You gotta change code and channel.
Target destroyed.
At requested altitude.
I'll run that. Okay. Good.
So on your weapons page, you'll see channel at the top left, and then fourth one from the left will say code. You gotta make sure those are both on the same code.
Yeah, copy that. I understand now.
And then your mode on the right or type on the right should say Sal.
Correct, rifle. Shot. Good hit.
Good check, good check.
Missile, tower left.
Rifle.
Rifle. Rifle.
Shot. Good hit. Good hit. I see a fourth zoo right there. So there's 2 down, 2 to go. check.
Weapon was effective. Weapon was effective.
Rifle. Smoke and trees are covering that third target of mine.
Fixed point. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, when you got a string of targets, right? Want to try and work from the back towards the front. Good hit. Good hit. That way you don't cover up your targets. Oh, someone's cluster bombing it. Good hit. Good hit. Rifle. It just makes it a little bit easier when you wipe front from back to front. Yeah. Good hit. Good hit.
I'm just gonna reposition you.
Yeah, you might head to the southwest corner of the airfield, and then look over back to where you're hitting targets. I think you'll have a better view from there. I only got 5 left.
Destroyed. Weapon was effective.
Rifle. Hey, O-Tank, I'll be right back. I gotta step, quote-unquote, out of the cockpit for a second.
Good hit. Good hit.
Send for me. I'm gonna leave George in a hover right here and hopefully he don't kill me.
Good hit. Good hit.
Missile. Forward left.
Weapon was effective.
rifle.
Good hit, good hit. Good hit on target. Weapon was effective.
Rifle. Rifle.
Fixed wing. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Good shot. Good hit. I'm hitting that tank right next to that one.
Good hit, good hit.
Alright, I'm going for the two ATRs next to those radars. Rifle. Rifle.
Weapon was effective.
Alright, Texas is Winchester missiles. I'm gonna kind of do some flybys with the gun and see if I can drum up the hornet's nest. 10-4. I got one left. One hellfire left. Okay, you still on here? Looks like the fixed wings are still on it. The rotary left. Yeah. Rifle. Shark Kitty.